Welcome to 20 Sides. This is episode 14, The Real Panner. Thank you for being here and joining us at our table. You can find our podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. Please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, all those great things that help others find our podcast. We hope you enjoy.
On the last episode of 20 Sides, Seven shared bits of his shrouded past as Leo failed to comment. Floating orbs of light deep in the forest caught the party's attention. As they followed the orbs who requested their help, they were lured to the lair of an adult green dragon, Lurdach the Vengeful. She enlisted the party to help rid the forest of those who seek to destroy it, led by none other than Panner Glenwood in a ruined fort in the Eastern Pines near Pinegate. And that's where we begin.
Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your DM, Matt.
I'm Bobby, playing Yaros, the Dwarven Barbarian.
Hey, I'm Jess, and I play Leona, the Moon Elf Wizard.
Hi, I'm Philip, and I play Seven, the Warforged Cleric.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play the half-elven rogue Ordella.
Join our campaign as we unravel the mysteries of an ancient necrotic evil right now on 20 Sides. So it is nighttime. Lurdach has just gone back into her cave. You are walking away, heading back toward the direction of Pinegate. Are you going to try to find a spot to hunker down for the night? What do you want to do?
I mean, I don't need to rest. So if he wants to lay down in the back, and then whatever Leo wants to do, I mean, I can just keep going.
You're not gonna rest at all? Like,
I don't need
to.
to. I don't need to.
Are you gonna go into standby?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drive.
So you'll take a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
I don't remember what that does.
Yeah, I mean, what is the...
I think it's just, so a level of exhaustion, you get, I believe the first level is you have disadvantage on like dexterity saving throws.
Well, I can't go into standby and keep going, but I don't need the full...
On the ability checks.
You only need 4 hours. So here's what we'll plan on doing then. I'm gonna give her 4 hours, and then we'll switch.
Yeah.
And she'll keep going, and I'll go into standby mode.
So Yaros, again, bundles up in the back of the cart.
Seven gives him a little pat on the back.
Love it. Leo, are you taking watch first?
No, I am.
You are.
Seven's
Okay.
going first.
Yeah, Seven, and I'm gonna keep driving.
Yeah. So Leo goes into her trance.
Mm-hmm.
Seven, give me a perception check for the nighttime.
It'd be a 19 with my +6.
Woo.
25.
So throughout this 4-hour watch, as at this point it's really dark. It's tough for you to see anything. Tough for the horse to see anything.
Can I cast light?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast light on my mace and just have it standing there.
So 30 feet out now, you can see very bright light. From time to time in the distance, you see and then going out. And those balls of light seem to be maybe following along with you. No dangers present themselves for the 4 hours.
Nice.
And you continue on.
Okay.
You go into standby mode as Leo comes out of her trance. Leo, give me a perception check. And then, since you have dark vision, you're good, but the horse is not. How would you like to provide some type of light for the horse?
Okay, first off, I rolled a 7
Okay.
for perception.
All right.
Can I just light a, what's it called?
Torch?
Yeah.
Light? Yeah, for sure.
Cast the whole forest on fire.
I know.
She drops it on the pine needles.
No. Oh, God. Because I thought, I could cast Firebolt. On a
casting
stick.
firebolt ahead of
yeah.
you. Just
Yeah. The whole forest is on fire. Y'all wake up.
Oh my
God, what have you done?
Like, well,
Okay.
it made our problem much worse.
Yeah, so you light a torch. Doesn't give off nearly as much light, but enough to where you can see 10, 15 feet ahead of you. You rolled a 7 on a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
You see the same thing as 7. You see a few of those globules of light just and then back.
So I see the lights and I'm like, I know you're there.
It just goes away.
Just goes away. But over the 4 hours, you don't sense any dangers with that 7 perception check. The morning comes. The humidity is much higher. There's a low fog that's hanging within the pines. The day is yours to do as you wish. As you are traveling to Pine Gate, you think at this point, based on the directions you've been given, your knowledge of where Pine Gate is, you're probably a day and a half outside. Anything you want to do between now and...
But the fort is a day outside of that, so we should be getting close to that.
Right.
Do we notice anything like where we notice this trees being cut down or like reminiscences of that?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Oh,
I
dang.
waste my nat 20 on if trees are cut down.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
It's
20.
nice.
Oh, so mine's 22 total.
Nice.
No, it's not. Never mind. It's 20. There's
20. Okay.
something else that's +2.
Okay. As you travel for a couple of hours, you do start to see every once in a while, maybe not right in your direct path, but off to the beaten path, you'll see a just a trunk of a tree, or you'll see, not a trunk, sorry, a stump of a tree, or you'll see a fallen tree in the forest. As you continue on, about another hour, it's probably 10, you see 2 what look to be humanoids off to the north.
Is this 10 o'clock Central Time or Eastern? Have we crossed
this would
over?
be the mountain.
Okay.
10 o'clock mountain
I
time.
didn't know if we crossed over the...
Yeah, you haven't crossed over down. Still mountain time. Toward the north, you see 2 humanoids. One of them's got an axe in his hand, and he's clearing out some brush. One looks like gathering stuff. They don't see you, don't hear you from where they are. You can keep going and completely bypass them if you want. What would you like to do?
So what is our plan here? Do we plan on killing all these just people who are probably told to cut down trees, or are we gonna again just go after Panner and hope this ends?
I just want to take out Panner. I don't think they have anything really to do with it.
Right. I mean, like, maybe we can just talk to these people and say for every tree you cut down, you need to plant a bunch, or maybe slow your roll and just tell them that there's a green dragon that will kill them and burn their city to the ground.
What if we just tell them the green dragon's on the way and they need to go home? They'll stop.
I think the dragon wants... the lights told us he doesn't want to be the villain in this situation.
Oh.
Like we were painting him as a villain, her as a villain by doing this.
You don't have to bring your logic into it, okay? It was an idea. I don't...
Well, do we want to tell... I mean,
Do we see any of the lights around us?
You haven't since the morning.
I say we just roll on into town, and if we need to take care of this business on the way back, then we can.
Yeah, I don't know if Panner will be at the fort, so maybe we brush by fort if we see it. But yeah, and see if Panner's there. But yeah, I don't think we will be able to stop the deforestation this way.
Yeah, for right now.
Agreed.
For now, okay. So we're gonna bypass these guys.
Okay. You continue on about an hour and a half. More travel goes by. Around lunchtime, you see almost directly ahead of you, going up onto this hill, what looks to be a ruined fort. There are still 2 towers. So if you think of a fort with 4 towers on each corner, 2 towers in opposite sides are still standing. The other 2 towers have been completely demolished at some point, maybe in a battle long ago. They're completely rubble. And then 2 of the sides of it that you can see, as you can kind of see 3 of the sides, you can't see the back. The side directly in front of you looks like it was also destroyed at some point. About 3/4 of it has been replaced with like mismatched stone and wood. The other 2 sides that you can kind of make out as you look to either side look to be about the same. You're still 300, 400 feet away.
Do we notice people moving around it or anything? Or...
Give me a perception check.
6.
13.
20.
What?
20.
20.
22.
20. So Leo sees more so than you two. Leo sees dots of people. As you count 6 that you can see in front of the fort. You count a couple more on top of the wall, almost to where the entrance would be to the fort. Other than that, you can't see anybody else. They're all wearing very similar garb from your distance. Almost these black cloaks.
There's like 10 people up in there.
Yeah, again, maybe we just act like we have stumbled across on our way to Pine Gate, inquire about Panner, but we don't try to push any issues here.
Yeah, maybe not even bring up Panner.
Yeah,
perhaps.
great idea, Yarost.
So we don't even
keep
mention.
on
Just
rolling
say, hey, how are things here? Cutting down lots of trees?
I'm not even gonna say anything. It's gonna keep on rolling through.
Just rolling on through.
Yep.
Okay.
I walk up to it.
Don't make eye contact. Oh, great. There it goes.
So you're going up to the fort?
Yeah.
You two are just gonna.
No, I mean, I was planning to at least go up to it and
Okay,
see what's going on, but not like, oh, y'all need to shut down operations.
Right,
I'm not pushing that issue.
Because
here.
when I was like, oh yeah, great idea, I just started walking over there.
Yeah.
I heard what Yarost said, and I didn't pay attention to Leo after that.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm staying with the horse.
So you're staying put. Okay. So Leo stays put. Yarost and Seven are kind of making your way up to the fort. You get pretty dang close before they even notice you. You're about 50 feet away. If you all want to say something before they do, you're more than welcome to. They're just kind of talking amongst themselves.
Don't mean to startle you.
So all 5 of them at this point that are kind of in the circle, 2 of them on the wall are just glancing over, looking at you. The 5 that are in front of the wall, one of them turns to look at you and says, "What can we do for you?"
Just passing through, headed to Pine Gate, and stumbled across this.
All
place.
right. Can we help you?
No, just again passing through. Is there anything we need to be aware of in this part of the woods? We don't want to stumble across some of your other people, and if you have more people out, is this something? Are you all protecting something that we need to stay away from?
No, we're just rebuilding this fort.
What? Why? Why do you need the fort?
Why do you need to know?
Oh, I was just curious. It just seems like you'd let it go at this point. I don't know. I just got.
You know, we've got our reasons, but if you're just passing on through, I would say at night be careful. But other than that, I mean, just keep it moving.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And Pine Gate is how far away are we from Pine Gate?
About a half a day's travel, maybe a little more.
Okay. Very good.
Who's in charge here? Are you in charge?
No.
Oh.
I'm not.
Who is in charge?
I don't know if we really have like one person in charge. We're just kind of rebuilding this fort.
Is this with the Dusk Sparks? Is this one of their projects? Are they rebuilding it? No, this fort is close to Pine Gate, and we know they are some of the leaders there. So I didn't know if this is it.
No, Death Sparks don't have anything to do with this.
Oh, if we were gonna inquire about work, we want to work maybe with you guys. But who would we talk to?
Well, I mean, if you're interested, I can get you connected with Thulgus. He can talk to you.
I'm thinking about somebody different. Is there somebody different you could connect me with?
I mean, Thulgus.
Maybe
Thulgus
a little
usually,
higher up. Maybe a little higher up than Thorbus or
no, it's Thulgus.
Whoever that is. Anybody? Maybe higher up. Maybe.
I mean, we have people higher up, but they don't really. He doesn't really deal with the newcomers.
Maybe
you have to swear your allegiance, and
who would I swear my? That part. Who would I swear my allegiance to?
You'd have to talk to Thulgus. I
not
don't really.
Bulgus. I need. Is there anyone that rhymes with Lanner?
Anyone that rhymes with Lana.
I mean, shot in the dark. I don't know.
We come from Crow Reach, and we know a Panner Glenwood. He said he was working on a project out here in the woods. Perhaps this is all we wondered.
Yeah, I mean, Panna, yeah, he's here. I mean, I don't know if he's here right this minute, but when he stays here, yeah.
Okay.
But do y'all know him?
Again, I
can tell him you're here if you want him.
We've had some short interactions. Yeah, with him.
We come from Crow
we
Reach.
have.
Again, just passing through to Fine Gate.
But you know where he is right now? Right now? We're kind of buddies, and so not buddies, but when you've seen each other around town, and you say,
it's not
hey,
important.
Guy,
We'll catch him later.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
I'm pretty sure he's here right now, but I don't know. He may not be.
So I walk over to Yaros, and I'm like, hey, if he's here now, let's just get his head.
As y'all are talking, Leo's like way back still. She's probably 50, 100 feet back with the cart.
I'm just like watching in sheer terror because I know that whatever
Outlaws.
interaction.
From the entrance to this gate it's wide open right now. Out walks 3 men, none of them halfling size. One of them's got this big brimmed hat, and his skin is like, it's grayish. It doesn't look pale as much as it just looks grayish. You can't see his face because the brim of his hat's so big, and he's got his head down a little bit. And then 2 other figures walk out with cloaks on, and they have masks that cover up everything from their nose down, and they just walk past you.
Hey guys.
Guy with the big hat brim just grabs the front of his hat and just tips it down to you, keeps walking past you, heading toward where Leo is.
Who was that? In the brimmed hat, he looked important. Was that Panner?
Stately.
Was that?
Stately. He looks with the way he tipped his hat. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought you said you knew him.
No. We know Panner, but that didn't look like Panner.
That's Panna.
When did his skin turn gray?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, he's always looked like that.
No, we met him at night one time, and he didn't look the same. So maybe we are mistaken. Well, if that is Panner, maybe we will talk to him.
Yeah. And so I turn around and like, Panner!
So
go running after him.
Yeah. At this point, he's probably 50, 75 feet away from you. As he's walking, the guy in the brimmed hat turns around, and he just looks up at you, gives you a nod, turns around, keeps walking.
And what direction is he's walking toward?
He's walking kind of towards where Leo is.
Right, but okay.
So y'all,
but he doesn't recognize me. He doesn't
make a give me an insight check.
11.
You can't tell if he recognizes you or not. It's hard to read into his face at all. He doesn't really.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
I
not
feel like
like
it
he's
would be
shocked.
hard to not recognize.
For sure.
Right.
For sure. He's walking down this hill. So to get to the fort, you've got to walk down this hill, and then at that point you can go any direction you want. But everybody's gonna head back toward where Leo is, essentially.
So I guess we kind of follow behind. Does he pass Leo?
I know, what's around me? Is there another horse? Is there parked horses or?
No. I mean, not that far away. Toward the fort. I mean, there's some crates and barrels and stuff on the outside of the
How
fort.
did they get there?
And can we tell what he's walking towards? Does he look like he's just walking back towards Pine Gate, or is he walking towards something? So do I realize that, because obviously Panner never had gray skin.
Right.
And
this guy's he's taller than a
yeah,
human.
he's not
right.
Yeah, so I obviously know he's not Panner.
Or the Panner that
Or
we
at
knew.
least
The Panner that we know.
yeah.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Okay. But when I called to him, he turned around.
He turned around.
And
Right. So he responds to Panner. Okay.
so then
But for him to leave, he does have to eventually pass her because she's just waiting on
Yes.
the road. Okay. So I guess that's what we're just kind of following behind till he passes her, see how he reacts to her, and then kind of inform her, but I guess keep following him after that.
Yeah. Okay.
Or I guess if he heads towards Pine Gate, we'll keep following him. If not, we'll kind of discuss what we do.
Right from there.
So, Leo, he starts to pass you. As he does so, he tips his cap to you, and he says, "So, did you end up paying back your debt?" He gives you a little smile, and he heads off into the direction of Pine Gate.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to.
And you have no clue that
He goes by
that
Panner.
he would even go by Panner,
Right.
because you were too far away to hear.
Right.
So it leaves you just like, what?
So have we gotten back to her yet?
Yeah, I mean, if she,
Right.
do you want to do anything as he's
Before
passing by?
So I am going to open my jacket a little bit.
Okay.
And pull out my trusty sidekick, Luna.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna whisper at her to keep an eye on him.
Okay.
This guy.
Let's
This
look
creep.
up. Yeah, I want to look up Find Familiar because I don't know the distance on it. So you can send Luna off, but in order to see through Luna and know what she hears and sees, you're gonna have
Right.
to go into a
Yeah, no, I
vegetative state.
just want to send her out to keep an eye in case we lose them on the ground. Then I can channel through her if I need to. I guess I'm just waiting for these knuckleheads.
Okay.
So we get
Yeah, y'all get back
get down
to her.
there, and I'm like, hey, what did he say? What did he say to you?
He basically just asked if we had paid off our debt. Who was that guy?
Well, they say his name is Panner.
But
Oh,
that
wasn't
wasn't right. That
Panner.
wasn't him, right?
Well, that's definitely not Panner.
Or at least the Panner that we hate. I mean, I could hate two Panners. I don't know. I don't know that guy.
I don't know if it's his common name up here in the north, Panner. But perhaps do you want to confront him here? Let's let him get a little away from the fort. So we can, I guess, reinforcements. He is headed towards Pine Gate anyway. So.
Yeah, let's just kind of trail him a little bit.
Do I? So, and I guess this would probably be like a history or something like that. But because of his skin color, do I recognize anything about him?
Give me a history check.
Okay. Which is a -1, by the way. So, 15.
15. It's hard to put together right now in this moment because you really only see his face, what could possibly be happening. You don't know, like Bobby said, is Panner just a common name?
Mhm.
Is this a halfling that's somehow changed? It's tough to know for sure. I mean, something's
But the
kind of
gray
weird
skin
about it.
doesn't tell me that he is something else, or it's not like
he's not
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know if he's maybe just a half orc or something like that. That's just named Panner.
So Leo, do you owe debts other than what we owe
I mean,
because of me
that
that one time?
That one time that we don't speak about anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I probably do. I mean, I need to pay for those books. I need things like that. But I don't know that guy.
But you don't have any other debts from your life that you've been spending your entire life trying to pay off or anything like that?
Nope.
Sometimes it's like you did something in your past and it just kind of weighs on you. And then that's like a debt to pay, Or was that Yarost lying about being undefeated in the fighting
It
bits
was
of
not a lie. It
Palmore?
was
Oh.
undefeated.
Oh.
It was
Oh.
undefeated. This is
Okay.
fact.
I thought the one guy that knew you. Okay, never mind.
He was
I just didn't
confused.
know. Okay.
He was confused.
So then that means that he knows what Panner knows then, right?
I don't know.
So
That
I'm
guy
not-
But
told
if he
you
knew,
his name was
he would have
Panner?
stopped and said something to you. I think.
That's what I thought. I don't. Yeah.
I think we need to confront this one.
Yeah. Do I know him? Do I have a inkling? No.
No. I mean, you can make a history check to see
No,
if
no,
you know.
that's okay.
They'd probably be about the same as what I.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's follow him. Let's just see where he's going.
Yeah.
But I do want to stop him before Pine Gate.
Oh yeah. No, let's get him alone for sure.
For sure.
Because the dragon didn't say which panner.
Yes.
And so if we bring
And
the dragon
he
the head
did,
of a panner,
the dragon did say he humanoid or human. He wanted the human head of Panner, and Panner's not a human. He's a small creature, halfling.
oh, God, you are so smart.
So let's
Yeah, but
maybe.
don't we want to know what they're doing or who? Like,
No,
why
I
would
just
he?
want his head. I don't.
Yeah, this,
Why would he say? Why would he ask if we paid our debt?
he did not ask me or
Yeah,
Seven.
I didn't hear that.
He walked right
asked
past
you.
us.
That's why I asked if you owed debt.
Yeah,
to
this
somebody.
sounds like
Oh.
something you have done.
Okay.
Perhaps he worked at bookstore
No.
He's
or
just a
general
librarian.
store
or general
or any of the
store, or any of
stores.
the-
I don't think I've ever
Stores.
stolen anything from the general store.
Yeah, that's funny.
Just the bookstore.
He's just a librarian.
the
And all
wandering
he's doing is make sure
librarian.
you pay your debt.
Just out here in the middle of
Make sure you pay your
Collecting
fees.
overdue fees.
Yeah.
So funny.
All right. So I guess we're just kind of following for a minute, but I'd say we do eventually just run up to him. Hey,
Yeah.
talk to him.
Okay. Let's follow him. Let's
Yeah.
let him get a little ways away, and then
yeah,
we'll.
at least an hour away from the fort.
Yeah.
We
So
kinda-
he's just.
I mean, does he even
walking?
notice us following?
You're going to have to make stealth checks.
No, I mean, I don't mind.
I say-
we're gonna eventually.
I
I say if we're on
We're headed toward
we're
Pine
traveling
Gate.
on the same road,
Yeah.
then it doesn't really matter that we're traveling on the
it's
same
him
road.
and the two
Ninjas.
two
Two
ninjas.
ninjas with the masks. and
Yes.
the- yeah.
The masks.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Cloakhouse pulled all the way up and all black. Yeah, I mean, if you want to follow him, once you get not too far away from the fort, the pines kind of take back over. If you want to follow him, you can. I don't know how stealthy you're trying to be with this.
We got a horse and cart.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think if he's traveling towards Pine Gate and we're traveling towards Pine Gate, we're just going to the same place. So it's not a.
Okay.
Yeah, he's already seen us.
As he starts to travel, as he gets into the woods, you can tell there's a path that he's on. It's worn down, like people have been walking on it for years, even back to maybe when the fort was once an actual fort before it's starting to be rebuilt. How far away do you want to stay from him? How do you want to approach it?
I mean, again, I think if we're just travelers,
Right. Just a natural.
we're
you know,
just
50
yeah,
feet.
50 feet or so,
Yeah.
just traveling. So
Okay. So pretty close.
yeah,
Yeah.
not too
I
far.
mean, he's already gotten like a head start because we
Yeah, I
were
mean, just
talking
whatever the natural
about.
distance was already
Yeah.
there. Like, not trying to gain much on him. Or anything.
Yeah, a couple hundred feet.
Sure.
You go on for 30 minutes or so. Every few minutes, one of the two people not named Panner will turn back and kind of look at you when there's more of a straightaway in the path where they can tell you're behind them. You're just doing your normal thing, not trying to look suspicious at all. They continue. I mean, you can tell they're clearly aware of your presence. At any point, do you want to confront, stop them, catch up to them, or just let them continue on?
So I'm gonna run ahead and be like, hey guys, are y'all going to Pine Gate? We're going too. And I'm like leave them behind, so I just look like I'm trying to be like friendly about it or something. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I run up to them and like, hey guys, hey, where y'all going?
Two don't speak at all. The one with the brimmed hat kind of turns back and looks at you, and he says,
Yes, we are headed to Pine Gate, but we are traveling alone. Thank you.
and he turns back around and just looks straight ahead.
Like, oh, are you sure? I mean, we're going too. We can just, I mean, it'd be nice to have some company and talk. And we don't really know much about Pine Gate. If you can fill us in, that would be, just trying to chum it up, buddies. I'm just trying to be like overly like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Again, he turns his head back around as he continues to walk forward and just says,
I appreciate it, but I'm not really interested in the small talk.
Okay. Well, we'll just be right. We're going the same place. So if you do want to talk,
Carry on.
We'll be behind you. And so I just kind of like slink back.
okay.
Defeated.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he want to be my friend?
So I'll jog up there and I'll
Jog up there.
excuse me. The man back there said your name is Panner.
He just nods.
Is this Panner Glenwood?
He nods.
Oh, we knew someone by the same name in Crow Reach.
He looks at you and just says,
Must be a small coincidence.
That's a very specific name. Banner and you had the same last name as well. Could maybe write off the same first name, but the same last name is different. Have you ever been to Crow Reach?
he turns around at this point, turns his whole body. The other two stop, and he says,
What do you all want from me? Didn't you have a debt you had to pay off? Did you pay it off?
Yes, we owed you a debt. So is this the debt you're talking about?
If I remember correctly, the debt was for you all to pay, or you would be killed. Is that not the debt?
No, I think it's just, I think it's someone's supposed to be imprisoned. I don't remember anyone had to die if we did not pay debt.
Well, maybe we change the rules of the game.
Oh, well, that's not very good. If you did not inform us of the rule change. Might be a little more motivated to get the debt paid. I know now it cost me my life.
Has it been 7 days? It hasn't been 7 days.
it hasn't been 7 days.
Yeah.
No.
We have a little more time. But is this the new rule? Were we to die? Is this the debt you're talking about?
It is. Why don't you three skedaddle back to Crow Reach and keep your nose out of other people's business?
This seemed to get more hostile than I had hoped. Listen, you're clearly not the same panner that we ran into before in Crow Reach.
He holds his hand up, and you see lightning just kind of arcing back between his thumb and his middle finger and his thumb and his ring finger, and he says,
Clearly I am not. So, if you don't mind, turn around and go back to where you came from. I won't ask you all again, or we will make this quick. Am I clear?
How far away am I? I mean, I'm
y'all
like
are about
100 feet back,
150 feet.
but
So
I
we
can
can't,
see. I
like,
can see.
hear.
I can see.
yeah,
this.
you can see. Yeah. You can see.
Okay. Well, so when I see that, I speed up.
Okay.
So, or I start. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
trying to catch up because I can see things are escalating.
Are they walking and talking, or are we?
No, he
They're
stopped and
stopped
turned
at this
around.
point.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So I
I feel
guess
like
y'all would be
we
closer.
would be.
Yeah,
have we
yeah.
have we caught? Are we close enough to where we could have heard
I would
any
say-
of that, or no? Or
I would say you could hear the tail end of the conversation, and I would say instead of 150 feet, yeah, y'all are right. Y'all were moving. They had stopped. I'd say you're probably 60 feet away at this point.
And
So
we
not-
heard
not
him
far
say
away.
that he is the Panner Glenwood, just obviously not the same. We've gotten
Yeah.
we know that part. Okay.
so there's Crow Reach Panner, and now there's Pine Gate Panner. That's
But they're the same person. Father,
And
Son,
they
and
had
Holy
this-
Ghost.
I know, right?
They share the same information, like he knows about the
Yes,
debt
Panner
and
Glenwood
stuff.
Jr. Y'all
yeah.
are talking to the senior.
I don't know, guys. We about to
Like,
throw
is
down?
he a
think we're about to throw
shapeshifter or
down.
something? Or
You know that Seven
You're right.
is wanting to throw down, but we don't know if he's a shapeshifter. We don't
Right.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't take kindly to threats on my life, and you starting to use magic here. Smash.
Are you? You're pulling it out?
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Yes. Okay.
gosh, I knew this was gonna happen.
12.
A 3.
3.
So even though I'm about to engage, I'm a little slow with the uptake.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
13.
So I rolled a 17 for the guy who claims to be Panner, and I rolled a 9 for the other two. So it'll be the guy who claims to be Panner. It will be Leo, then 7, then the 2 figures, and then Yarost. Panner, with his hand, an arc of lightning shoots out right at Yarost.
Oh, great. Kills him on the spot.
Hmm?
It shoots forward, Yarost, I need you to make
I go,
a dexterity saving throw.
oh no.
Dangerous. Okay, so you have advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. At advantage. Oh yeah, those are solid. 20 total.
So you're going to take half damage on this.
Rolling too much, man. And you still rolling.
Jeez.
You're going to take 15 damage.
That is already halved.
Yes, that's already half.
Good.
So it kind of arcs off of your shoulder, kicks back, and then arcs toward 7. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
You fail.
Oh, jeez.
You take 31 damage.
I mean, I'm down.
And then Leo, it arcs off of 7
Oh my gosh.
and shoots at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
12.
Leo, you fail. You take 31 points of damage.
All right, well, I'm dead.
Okay.
You're down. You're just 0.
So you fall.
I'm actually negative 11.
That's not enough to kill you.
Yeah, I was about to
It's
say.
got to be double your hit points, your actual hit points. So both of you fall unconscious. The other 2 creatures, being their go, they take a step forward and pull out 2 scimitars each.
Mhm.
Panner looks at you, kind of shrugs his shoulders, and says,
Now, we can finish, or like I asked before, you can turn around and go pay your debts.
And that is it for this week's 20 Sides. Tune in each week to check in on Yarost, 7, and Leo as they venture across the Veiled Lands. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 20 Sides Pod. Rate and review us on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to share the podcast with your friends, family, and your arch rivals. Last but not least, we couldn't do it without the atmospheric background tracks provided by tabletopaudio.com. We will see you next week, right here on 20 Sides.